What is up, everybody? Eddie Soundhead back again in Wreckfest. Took a little bit of a break from this game, really. Nothing really intentional, but the mods that I was planning on using, like this NASCAR mod that we're using today, kind of got broken by the update when the game officially released. But we are back now. The mods have been updated. We're using the NASCAR Legends mod here as we're underway. Dude, we didn't get a very good restart there, though. And we're at quote-unquote Bristol as the carnage is already informed. This looks more like Dover to me, but it's called Bristol. And man, these guys are rubbing up against each other already. And we're, oh my god, holy crap, we're dead. Yep, we're dead. We did not even make it half of a lap and we died. Yep, alrighty then. Yeah, we gotta see that again. That was pretty ridiculous. So I caught just gnarly air off of that country time car and just got thrown into the pit lane and landed it on the pit wall. So that's kind of impressive, I guess. All right, back underway now here. Off to another start, much better start than our last one. And yeah, using a NASCAR Legends mod. Now this mod, it's not perfect. The physics of it even is a little screwed up. But like the names and the numbers and the paint schemes obviously don't always match up with the correct like driver name and whatnot. But it's still pretty cool to have like the paint schemes as I just get dumped and tossed around. That's what I was saying right there with the physics. The launch angle of that made absolutely zero sense, but it makes some pretty hilarious and ridiculous looking crashes. And oh, there's a huge hit right there. Was that the country time car again? Or no, that wasn't him. And I T-boned that guy because he kept coming down. What are you doing? I can't even see what car this is. Benny Parsons, though, the legendary BP. Rest in peace. I loved Benny Parsons, especially when he did his commentary with NBC back in those days. Those were awesome. And even farther back than that. But man, it's cool to race with the legends and see some paint schemes and whatnot. And there's some are older ones, some are new ones, so you get a little mix in there. I'm running the Jesse Little John Deere paint scheme right now, as you can see, as I get underneath BP there and shove him into the wall. No big deal. And we're off to, you know, not a bad start, definitely a better start than we were before, as we were 4 laps into the race. And we're in 8th position. I have a feeling there will be probably some more crashes before this is over with. We might get a few more spots. But I think this is just going to be a game of survival, as this car was just a Wood Brothers car driven by Glenn Roberts. Already then. And oh, he's going to come up into us. Wow, I think he helped me a little bit there. He shoved me out of the warpath of those 3 cars that were wrecking right in the middle of the corner. But yeah, we're up to 5th now, so basically what I was saying just a second ago has already come true, that with more crashes, we'll gain more positions, and it's just going to be a matter of not getting wrecked out of this race, because the realistic damage is pretty much always on, it looks like. Please don't come down. Oh, crap! I was trying to get out of the way of that other car and drove straight into somebody parked on the inside dead. Nice. I want to look at that first. Yep, just got dumped and just launched, and that ignited the big one here behind us where like 8 different cars crashed. Oh my god, that was brutal. The sound of that was even just brutal, and we kept going for it though. All right, back, gonna try it again. What is this, attempt number 3 now? So trying to survive at Bristol. We get a fantastic launch off the line that time. Let's see what we can do with it here, though. They're already wrecking. Oh, God, they're coming up in front of me. I'm airborne. I got a wheelie. Oh, and I just get run over from behind, and they're flipping down the front stretch already. Excuse me, got the beautiful Bobby Labonte interstate battery scheme. That's one of my favorite of all time. And there's the physics of this make no sense. I had to slam on the brakes not to T-bone that guy sitting in the middle there. Ryan Newman driving the DW Bud car. That's amazing. He's gonna get me. He just turned me. Yep, and we're dead again. Great. All right, attempt number 4. Surviving Bristol turns out to be a lot more difficult, and we didn't get a great launch because I ran into the back of the guy in front of me. But to the outside lane, and look at this carnage. I was gonna go run through the middle, all two-wheeling it. Wow, we actually survived that. Look at the carnage behind us taking place. That's absolutely ridiculous, man. This car bottoms out in the corner. Something terrible too, and they're wrecking in front of us. Oh, they actually saved it. That was impressive. Look at them just tire smoke all over the place in the corner. Look at this mess in front of us. How am I gonna get through this? I'm just gonna hold my line. Don't come up. Oh, barely clipped one of them. Look at the destruction, and I missed a corner almost. How do you miss a corner with with nowhere else to go? I don't know, but wow, we just made it through like the carnage wall that just appeared around us. I'm amazed we didn't get swept up in that. And there's even, it's still going on back here. Oh my God, Labate! That was almost tragic right there. And we're in first now. We are in first after this melee that's taken place. 3 laps into the race. We've got, who's that in front of us here? I can't even, oh, he's gonna hit me though. That could have been close. Is it Dave Marcus? Nice, driving another DW Gatorade car. So there you go. You can see, like I said, that the cars aren't exactly perfectly aligned, but it's just cool to have. So we are in first. Now you gotta try and avoid all the accidents. Look at all the cars lined up on the inside, just completely destroyed. And they're in the corners on the straightaway. It does not matter. It looks like a lot of the cars may actually be out of this race already, so we might kind of just cruise to victory here. And you know, I'm sure most of you noticed by now, but it's weird, this track, because the finish line, well, there is no like drawn finish line. It's just kind of like 3/4 of the way down what you would think of as the backstretch right on this side. And you know, the real Bristol, this would be the backstretch, you know, in a way, but that's where the finish line is for some reason. And then there's obviously what I was talking about earlier, how this isn't really Bristol at all, because it's got a banked straightaway, similar to Dover. So this is really a Dover, but you know, it's got Bristol, like it's got the Bristol pit road. So you know, it's like a mesh of tracks, but it's referred to as Bristol in the game. So I mean, that's what they call it. That's what I'm going to use it. That car back there is absolutely destroyed. Look at the frame damage on that car. Look at the frame of it. Like the cockpit is like slanted even. That is ridiculously huge damage. 2 laps to go now. Kind of just hanging on to it at this point. I think we're going to be all right here. Unless something crazy happens. They're getting kind of squirrely back there. I was looking backwards and totally missed the corner. So yeah, coming to the white flag, and we may have survived Bristol. An absolutely disgusting display of carnage that has taken place in the last, what, 4 attempts that we've tried. So yeah, if you're looking for some destruction, this is one of the tracks to get it done at. So there's some other tracks too. As we take the win, we get it done here in Bristol. There's some other tracks we're gonna try here in the near future though, so be sure to check out those. We get the win here though at Bristol, quote unquote Bristol, and yeah, a lot of cars taken out. Absolute destruction there. So we'll take our credits, get a level up out of it, and we'll head back to the menu screen here. So you can see these are the like modded tracks and whatever that I've downloaded just directly from Steam. So if you're interested in playing these, you can just get them right from the community hub or whatever they call it, the workshop. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.